Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on the time zone. Now, the Finance Bill 2024 was passed, and the only thing that has been remaining was the president to append his signature to that bill so that it will turn into an act of parliament, which will be law to govern in terms of collecting revenue for the year 2024 budget, to meet the budget estimation they had already drafted in that finance bill. So when this bill passed, I just have one question to ask. In whose interest was this bill passing? Was it the wish or the interest of the common mwananchi? Was it the wish and the interest of the member of parliament who was passing the bill? Or was it the wish and in the interest of William Samoei Ruto, the president, who presented the bill through the financiers? Definitely, all indications shows that the bill was passed in the interest of William Ruto's wish. That is what he wanted. They delivered to him. There is allegation of even people being bribed. Imagine executive going to an extent of bribing some members to get their interests taken care of through their vote. So, today Ruto has declined to sign the Finance Bill 2024. And the emerging information is that the bill will be sent back to the parliament before break for recess today. So Ruto has proposed a raft of amendments, and the parliament will now amend the bill in light of president's reservation, or pass it the second time without the amendment. That's what will happen. Two things. They have passed it. Now the person who has returned it with a proposal of amendment is the president. So they can decide to accept the amendment and pass it, or for the second time, pass it the way it was. Now, one question. What led to William Ruto to return the finance bill back to the parliament? That is the question. But before we go deeper into that, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing to our channel. Massacre. Thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. By then, there is too much noise here from the chicken around. So this is a village setup, and that's the situation. Now, number one, this is a desperate attempt to reduce the number of protests on the streets tomorrow. The declining of signing to this bill is coming at a time when the youth have promised to be on the street tomorrow. So it's a desperate measure in attempt to reduce the number of people who will be on the street. That means they will be on the street, but you reduce the number. Because there are those who are going to be convinced that now the president has refused to start the bill. He has heard our prayers, and now Zakayo ameshuka. Wengi watasema hivyo. That's why he is using this desperate measure to reduce those who will be on the street, because hiyo imaanisha kwamba imebadilishwa. Wabunge watadiscuss, wanaweza badilisha ama pia wakosa kubadilisha. It might be just buying time, because now he cannot predict what youth can do. Gen Z have become unpredictable. You can't tell. Who thought of them, invading parliament? Who thought? Who thought what happened yesterday could have happened? That they can go to homes of these members of parliament who voted in favor of this bill, those who were pushing for the bill, the whips who are whipping people to vote in this bill. Fear of unknown. To reduce number of people who will be on the street protesting. That's number one. Secondly, The international community is watching William Ruto. Remember, the African Union sent a message to Kenya, and they said that they have to agree, have a public participation on matters people are raising, and they want the government to stop using excessive force during this protest. So he knows very well that the international community is watching him. So as they watch, what is he going to do? Do this, so that now you seems to be hearing the cry of the people and attempting to resonate with the people. Yes, he's doing so. He was warned, but hakusikia, lakini kila ameona imebidi asikie. Because what we saw, and by the international media houses are here, they're doing a coverage, and I'm seeing them asking people to send any information they have with the original videos they have for investigation. So they are watching his act of violence on a peaceful Kenyans and armed ones who are protesting. There is peaceful and armed Kenyans who are protesting, but Ruto is leashing violence. Wanamwangalia. The members of parliament. I said in the beginning that, and Mudavadi really alluded to this, that voting against the finance bill is a similar vote to a vote of no confidence on William Ruto. There can be a kind of such fear, such that William Ruto can engineer to pass this bill in the manner in which it was, then after, to avoiding such kind of thinking among members of parliament or Kenyans at large that we can impeach Ruto, because, you know, ukireject finance bill na ikuwa successful, it tells you that even this president can be impeached akifanya makosa. So to avoid such kind of discussion in this country, you make sure that this bill is going to pass the way it is. Then later, you decline it so that it is being seen that it passed. They can't impeach you. You have numbers on your side. So it is you returning it and advising way forward. Inaweza kuwa a mind game they were playing. Just play reverse psychology. And indeed, you hold the grip of politics. Anaweza kuwa aliamua hivyo, sasa ndio anarudisha, lakini haya yote alipangia. Shida tu ni ile mambo ilifanyika jana. How many people have lost their lives? How many properties have been destroyed? Ole wake. It's an embarrassment to members of parliament now. Another issue here. That you do not see the problem that Ruto is seeing in this finance bill when you are passing. So William Ruto has more wisdom and knowledge. He can see far from where 400 people cannot see. Okay, not 400, let me correct it. Where 196 members of parliament did not see. Sababu wao ndio walipiga yes. Hatuwezi weka tu pamoja. Kuna wengine 104 they voted no. So Ruto can see far more than them. It is an embarrassment to the parliament. They don't see any problem in what Ruto is seeing today. Yani Ruto ameona shida kwa hii bill, wabunge hawakuiona. Na wananchi walikuwa wanalalamika. Maandamano haikuwa tu jana wale walikuwa wanapitisha bill, ilianza ile siku nyingine, ikaendelea, it was clear. So there is still a chance on this bill before it become a law, where the members of parliament will do those amendments as proposed. But Ruto can still reject it in totality. So he might be playing on Kenyans, but again, above all, the wish of Kenyans was that this finance bill should be rejected in totality. Reject finance bill in totality, instead afresh. Hakuna Mkenya anapenda hii bill. Walikuwa waanza upya, they come with something friendly. In fact, something better than the 2023 one. So those are some of the reasons I think have made William Ruto to decline to sign this bill. And I know there is much more, but let us meet in the comment section to continue with the discussion so that we can share more of our views on the same. Thank you so much and see you in the next video. But tupatane pale chini kwa comment section. By the way, many people have really sent me messages. I have more than 200 WhatsApp messages. So if I will not respond on time, please just get to understand. Kuna kazi mingi na najaribu pia respond. So if you have information, just continue to send. If you have any topic you want us to discuss, just text me and send me the video if you have or a photo. I think we'll get time to talk about it. Thank you.